Today is Friday the 13th, and tomorrow is June 14th, No King's Day. Now, there is a divine orchestration that is taking place right now because the 13 is the rise of the divine feminine. Now, the rise of the divine feminine does not mean that we are getting rid of our inner king. It's actually quite the opposite. Now, we have been in a time of the suppression of the feminine. So we have anger around the masculine. We want to reject the masculine, but I want to remind you that we all have feminine and masculine energetics within us. And in order for our king to rise, the divine king, not the shadow king, because we have light and shadow aspects in all energetics, this is a time for our divine feminine to rise so that our divine king can remember who he is, so he can rise as well, creating a safe pillar for the feminine to come into her power. Now, 13 is the frequency of the original blueprint of the human form. We have 13 strands of DNA, not 12. 12 is actually the death and rebirth cycle, but 13 taps us into our inner God self. It's the feminine of frequency of creation. It's why nature is in a cyclical journey of 13. It has 13 moon cycles. And so the rise of the divine feminine is giving the masculine, the rise of the divine king, permission to fully be embodied in the divine. We must have both counterparts to bring in wholeness. This was the teachings of Yeshua, right? Heart-led. And so today I invite, whether you're a woman or a man, to lean into the divine feminine within you. So tomorrow, as a collective, we can actually welcome in the divine king, bringing in wholeness, not rejecting the inner king, because if we reject the inner king, then we reject the inner kingdom, which is really rejecting the God self within. So may you take this time to remember that you are a whole sovereign being, and that we come from a unified field. This isn't a time to be in hate and violence and left versus right. That's actually part of the propaganda. It's divide and conquer. It's the separation, and it's actually creating a war within yourself. So it is my deepest prayer that you find that pillar of peace and unconditional love within yourself so that we can truly create the shift that we all desire and wish to see in this world. I love you.